It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers tattooed 8 home runs as a club as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 13-1. The Colorado Rockies hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-3. The San Diego Padres launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-1. Steven Strasburg got
Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 59 makes his big league debut right after this. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
For Arizona,
stepping into the box, David Peralta, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Dero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, Dero. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than Dero win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
Grounded softly to the right. Muncy gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't get much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
All even now, 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And number 59 gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's coming off a multi-home run game. And when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Here's Corey Seager. He went deep last night twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Ahmed has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
The first baseman,
now to the plate, Max Muncy. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. He's set. The 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peralta going back to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the... Eduardo Escobar standing in. For the series, he's 3 for 12.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Escobar.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Escobar flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
The good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
0-1, here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Into the box now, Carson Kelly looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3. So striding in, Justin Turner. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in, Jock Peterson. First delivery to him on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In now, number 16. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
The center fielder, number 11.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now batting, A.J. Pollock, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Here's Corey Seager.
Not shortstop. Corey.
This is pulled into right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballpark.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that gets down as he can't get there in time.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Set to deliver the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. We've played 2. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. In now, number 26. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and a strike to count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
At the ball.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order. They won't. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Digging in to try it again. Number 16. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 9. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a drive out to left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The batter.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is the right fielder. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Fourth home run here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it.
Now
so he
batting,
sets up,
right fielder,
waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does.
Bellinger.
Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the blowout continues.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy. To swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, taken in by Flores. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So with 1 away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today. Ready once again, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Jock Peterson now. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
You could tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is under it, and that ends the inning. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. Now at the plate, David Peralta back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes absolutely battling for your life right now.
In comes Bellinger, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's got it. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. Following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ketel Marte. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again. And another foul ball.
down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon...
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. In now, Eduardo Escobar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Flores, the former New York Met, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the weight pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Kelly.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Grounded to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at
first. The batter.
This could have been
26.
much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, a pathetic 4 errors, and a runner left.
The catcher.
Now here's the pitch.
Number 16.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter. Number 9.
Standing in, number 9. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. High in the air out to center field. Marte moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now Now batting.
So
the pitcher.
here now's the pitcher,
Julio
Urias. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens. Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting.
Into the box, Max Muncy. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. Now in the box, Christian Walker. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-2. Fouled away. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Adam Jones will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Adam Jones.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Joe Kelly will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Kelly has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, the runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nick Ahmed.
First pitch on its way. 4-1. Three runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1 left for Arizona. And as you can see, they are way behind. Number 49 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Line drive to center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
31.
Ready for another shot now, John Peterson. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
In now, number 16. No balls and 1 strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter, number 9.
Standing in, number 9. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Oh and 1, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for. Stepping up to the plate, Ketel Marte. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going in the last.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Eduardo Escobar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 3 runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eduardo Escobar set packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and they remain well behind. At the plate, Joe Kelly is getting his first. Plate appearance. Russell
please.
Martin is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Russell Martin.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Hit hard toward the right side. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Standing in now, Corey Seager, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And D-Roll, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep to center field. Marte racing back, still going back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Kenta Maeda will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Carson Kelly. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
For Arizona.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Carson Kelly.
Too low, 1-0. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Popped him up. Muncy is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Stepping into the box, Christian Walker. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Jake Lamb will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Arizona, number 22, Jake.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Matt Andrees enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next for the Dodgers, number 16. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
There's a shot out to right center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 9. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Hit out towards second. Flores is there. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher. Number 45 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Dylan Floro will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Look to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Oh, 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. The 1-2. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and walks it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Peralta on at first, nobody out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Popped him up. Muncy over to his left. He's got it one away. So coming to the plate, Ketel Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. And that's 3 field for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we'll get late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
1-1 the count now. Runners are at first and second with one away. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Riding in once again, Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat. Kenley Jansen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Throw on to first, two gone. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater, 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, three pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed, two pitches in a row. Maybe if he had him set up for the fastball, he guessed wrong.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Number 31.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt.
Belted high and deep into right center. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead got even wider. Number 37 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Arizona, number 37. Now batting.
Into the box, number 16, as he swings and hits a laser to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the end. At the plate, Carson Kelly. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
Kelly.
He's set, and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter.
So stepping in, number 26. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another chance. Christian Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit softly on the ground to first. Muncy scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
24-3 today. The Dodgers somehow defy the odds and win with 6 errors. Joe Kelly claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 59 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.